Hello, cosmic beings. Welcome to Being Cosmic. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm so glad that each and every one of you are here. I do have my personal readings available. They're in the community section of my channel page. The tab might also say posts. So if you're looking for it, it's going to say either community or posts, whichever one. Um, so definitely go check those out if you're interested. And thank you so much for your donations. They really are helping out the channel, and I am so, so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alrighty, so we are going to do a Soul Whispers spread with the Starseed Oracle. And we're going to start with two cards. Let's see. So the first card is what your soul wants you to know. The second card is the action your soul is guiding you to take. So let's see. All right, so I'm gonna start taking a step aside to let spirit pass through. All right, spirit, what's the first card? Okay. We've got Soul Whisper. And what is the grounded action? Okay. Oh. Okay. So the first card, Soul Whisper, what your soul wants you to know. This is we are the Hathors. Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Okay, so you could be, for some of you, this could be a literal birth. Maybe you're pregnant, maybe you are about to give birth or have a significant other give birth, etc. So that could be a literal thing. For others of you, you could be on the brink of birthing something into the physical. So creative creativity or creatively birthing something. So this could be like a project you've been working on. This can be maybe you're writing a book, maybe it's actual art, like visual art, maybe it's music, maybe it's a business. um take it how it resonates. And so your soul wants you to know we are the Hathors. So it says, this is a tender, nourishing card reminding you to receive the deep, deep love of the mother's embrace. The Hathors know that the journey on earth can be rocky and lonely at times, but you're being reminded to rest more deeply in the mother's arms. This is a card of extreme potency, femininity, of creation, and of birth. You're being called to mother yourself and others too. Surrender to your sacred femininity. Create and surrender to your own creations. To hold and be held. You're being called to remember your place in the web of life and realize the cosmic mother is watching you every step of the way. You may be going through a transition right now, moving from one way of being to another. If so, you're being reminded that you're cradled in a sacred container, that you're more held than you can possibly imagine. You have access to more love than your heart can bear. If you're struggling in any way, you're being reassured that things will work out. Open yourself to receiving the overflowing love of the cosmic mother, flooding toward you from every direction. Let it stretch your heart. Okay, so the starseed activation um for this is actually you hold the card next to your heart. But another way that you can actually do this activation right now is you just place your hand or both of your hands over your heart, and then you can either say this after me, or you can allow me as I speak this to activate your heart center. Okay. So I'm going to speak it instead of whisper it. It says to whisper, but I'm going to speak it so that you can hear it fully and clearly. All right. I allow the deep love of the cosmic mother to wash over me. I am loved. I am held. That's beautiful. So this is something that is really reminding me of that mothering yourself energy. And this is a really beautiful place to be on this journey, because what it is it's about nourishing your inner child and allowing yourself to be that energy, that nurturing parent that maybe wasn't always available. And the thing is this, a lot of the inner child wounding that happens, we're all humans, right? And so no human is ever going to show up 100% all the time and really be able to address the needs of their child every minute of every day. And so, some of us have more, how do I say that, Spirit? Some of us will have more occurrences to go back and remother or reparent than others. This isn't something that's only reserved for people who experience deep trauma, though. It is, if you experience deep childhood trauma, this is an amazing, amazing practice to get into. And what you can do is you this is something that I actually do. And so what you do is if you have, and this can be at any age, by the way. So if you have something that it was like a trauma experience that keeps coming up for you, what you can do is you can go back to yourself as the now being, or even the future version of the self that you imagine that's like, even more healed, even more stable, even more grounded, whatever. And what you do is you go back to yourself in that moment, and you basically, there's a few different ways that you can do it, but basically what you do is you go back to your inner child at that time, even if you're an adult. You go back in as this like guardian, as this parental energy to yourself, because ultimately you know how to parent your inner child more than anybody else because it's you, right? So then what you do is you go to your inner child or your, adult self, whatever the situation is, and you say, I'm here. And so if it's a seriously traumatic event, what you can do is around you can wrap your energy around yourself in that moment and just say loving things. I'm here. You don't deserve this. You are going to gain strength out of this. You're not alone. Sometimes that type of an energy is enough to actually help you pull all of your energy back into the now moment. Another thing that you can do is you can, let's say you're going back to your inner child, going through something scary. Okay, let's say you were being bullied by somebody, by a peer. You can go back to yourself in that moment and give yourself words of encouragement. And, basically you are giving yourself in that moment what it is that you feel you lacked. And it's from a place of nurturing and caring for your inner child. It's not coming from a place of blaming somebody else who wasn't able to stand up for you in a certain way or be there for you in a certain way, because that pulls us back into that victim mentality, and that's a different energy. What this is about, this is an empowering energy. And so what you're doing is you are giving yourself the experience you wish you would have had, and then that can actually kind of heal some of those fragments at the soul level and bring that energy back into the now moment in a more healed space. And then now, you know how to have boundaries. You've learned a lot since then, right? And so that's a little side note for somebody. Was not expecting to go on that whole little tangent there. Um Another thing that you can do as well is, if you're really healing that inner child, is you can, okay, I'm being told to go into this. So what you can do is you can say it's a day where you've got like a lot of adulting to do, right? You need to I don't know, apply for jobs or file your taxes or do the things as an adult that we just, our inner child has no interest in doing, basically. What you can do is you can actually send your inner child to somewhere safe where they can play. And so this can be all sorts of different ways. One of my mentors told me that she actually had a little doll. She went and bought a little doll that represented her inner child, and then she would leave like crayons and a coloring book for her inner child while she went and adulted. And so her inner child was safe and was able to color and play and everything else. And she went and adulted basically, and then came back to her inner child and was like, how was your day? We're gonna have a day where we can play. And then on those days when it's like, okay, we're gonna go do something fun today, then you bring your inner child with you to enjoy that experience and to have fun. And so what this helps doing is when you're showing up in your adult self and you're feeling yourself like, oh, I just don't want to do this. And you're fighting something that you know is in your highest good to do. I just really don't want to go to the dentist today. I want to cancel this appointment. I just want to stay home and I just don't want to do this. That's when the inner child is not happy. And so that's when you can be like, okay, inner child, look, I've got some adulting things to do. I've got some responsibilities I need to take care of as my human self. And so you can go ahead and go play for the day. And you can create like this little world where it would be like the most idealistic place for your inner child to play and to have fun. And, maybe it's got a basketball court with, friends to play basketball with. Maybe it's got a swimming pool. Maybe it's a forest, where you're hanging out with, the fairies and stuff all day. You can create your own little inner child world and send your inner child there where it's completely safe and nothing can harm your inner child. And then that way you can show up in your adult form, in your adult self, and handle business when you need to. And so that's just a little hack of navigating that. And then that also allows you to show up in your life now from a place where you're not in that triggered inner child state. Okay, so that was a whole message. I really hope that resonates. If so, definitely let me know in the comments below. Um, yeah, and if you would like to share some of your inner child healing modalities and what you do, that would be amazing. So definitely if you're feeling called to share that, please do let me know. I love hearing about new ways of doing that. And yeah, I'm open to all sorts of ideas and stuff as well. So that would be a really cool thing. Okay, so now we're going to get into the second card. We've got grounded action. The action your soul is guiding you to take. Doors are opening, you decide, rewards, and a wild card. And this is the portal card. So I'm going to look at the imagery and then I'm going to look this up in the book just to see if anything wants to come out. Maybe we'll get another channeled message. Like, for real. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is really cool. So right off the bat, what I'm noticing here is you've got like this portal's like multi-dimensional. So you've got like diamonds, it looks like diamonds, crystals, which is very activating. Maybe you're being called to work with diamonds or clear quartz right now, or just crystals in general, um, to help you with your healing and stuff. The other thing that I'm noticing is this actual like archway has, it looks like light language and hieroglyphics on it. And so that's also very activating as well. And then obviously you've got this interdimensional portal energy. And so what I'm really getting from this is, oh, maybe that's part of it. Because technically, you could look at it that way when you're doing that inner child work and you're sending your inner child off to another world to play. That's kind of that portal energy where you're tapping into your interdimensional self. And you might be being called to really tap more into your interdimensional self and allowing yourself to be the portal that you are basically. It says doors are opening for you. Oh, that was a confirmation. Your thoughts are extra powerful for you right now. Planets are aligning. The timing is right. The universe is saying yes, and you have the Midas touch. Oh, That's so cool. All right, let's see what else. Your hard work is being rewarded. This is a time when you can reap the rewards for efforts made in the past. It's also a time when you can achieve a lot. Great leaps can be made, extreme transformation can occur. Great distances can be traveled in a short space of time. You're swimming with the cosmic current of life. What experience would you like to have? What do you want to create? What new adventure would you like to manifest? Don't lose focus. Use this moment in time wisely. Be conscious and clear with your emotions and thinking. Projects you've been working on are coming to fruition. Things are in full bloom. It's time to take your harvest and taste your well-earned fruits. When this card comes up, it's a sure sign that effortless change is possible. If you've been looking for that sign, this is your portal into that new reality. Now is the time to make big changes. If you've been guided to switch things up, you're extremely well supported right now. Use this energy and jump right in. And the Starseed Soul Inquiry that goes with this card is, what would you most like to experience? Okay, so this really goes in with the messages that have been coming out for this collective for quite a while now. And so really the big part of the message that's coming through is it's here. It's now. Like that there was a video I did, a message that I shared that said something like spirit is bringing you a ladder to your dream reality. And it's one of those like kind of piggybacking off of that one. There's been a couple in between that one and now where it's like you're here, this is your blooming season. That was another message was, a flower knows how to bloom, so do you. um Allow yourself to just release and bloom. You don't have to do like you don't have to do more inner work right now, basically. Just, keep doing what you've been doing. And then now's more of that action energy. That's what I'm really picking up. This is more of that, like you've got this divine feminine energy at the soul level, and now you're ready to really tap into the divine masculine energy and merge the two and really access the portal to your new reality. And so it's like you're like on the like on the ledge of walking through this portal. And so you just get to choose. It's kind of one of those like you see in movies. A lot of times when there's like portal energy, it's really common to in a lot of movies where this is depicted, this concept, it's you have to have an image in mind of where you want to go. And it's funny because as I was saying that, I was hearing that that's not exactly the case. Okay, you don't have to have an image, you have to have the energy in mind. Okay. So, thank you, Spirit. So you have to have the energy in mind that you want to embody before you step through this portal. So if we're just going to go with a real common, lack versus abundance mentality. Don't step through this portal with lack mentality. Allow yourself to tap into that universal abundance energy and then step through that portal. And so that's really the message here, is to really allow yourself to tap into the energy you are now wanting to embody because you have done so much work. And, I've heard this as well. A few other people have picked up on it as well. It's almost like we collectively went through a massive shift. And so it's like we collectively jumped a little bit, like quantum leaped a little bit. And so tap into that energy, access that energy, allow yourself to really be in that abundant energy or whatever it is for you. Maybe it's, you want to just be more from the heart space and open and loving with, good boundaries. And the healed inner child, and a reality where you can allow your inner child to come out and play more often than not. Going back to this first card, something of that nature. Really tap into that energy and how it feels, and then take action from that place. And so this is really okay. The message coming through is to allow yourself to really maybe write it down, maybe do a day in the life piece of paper where you write down, what it is that you want to experience, and then you read that, tap into that energy, and then take action from that place. And that's another little, oops, that's another little hack. as far as like manifestation and taking aligned action as well, is you tap into that energy and then you take aligned action. And that's what will really bring your outer reality into focus that you are wanting to experience. That is beautiful. Oh, I am so excited for you. Give you a little mini round of applause. That's beautiful. Okay, well, I'm not feeling anything else that wants to come out with this right now, so I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. If this resonates, definitely let me know in the comments. If you like this message, you can hit that like button. And if you would like to see more messages from me and you have not subscribed yet, you can hit that subscribe button. It is free, it doesn't cost anything. And if you would like to be notified when I post new readings, you can hit that notification bell and that will give you an actual little notification. So, those are some different options where you can get engaged. You can enter your energy into this exchange as well, a little bit more, and then I'll be able to tap into your energy a little bit more as well. So, that's kind of how that energetic exchange works. It helps out the channel, of course, and then it also allows me to tap into your energy a little bit more and a little bit deeper. Um, so yeah, and bring more, more in alignment messages. Okay. Well, until next time, take care. This is a beautiful reading. So that's so exciting. I'm very, very excited for you. All right. See you on the next one. Bye.